She's ready to go. About to take her testing. One of the things is the competition, they test all the time and they're fast. We gotta do the same. We gotta test more so we can be just as fast, if not faster. So today we're going to the track. We're gonna see what kind of power we can turn down with a certain boost application, and then we're gonna take that number and see how much we can get it down on the street. So that's what today's goal is. Y'all stay tuned. All right, what's up, guys? We made it to the racetrack. Gonna try to get some test hits in today. Looking to make about 3, maybe 4 hits. Hopefully everything goes good. First hit, I'm gonna go and leave the settings the same as the race that we did in Sykeston and see what number it actually runs. And then from there, we're gonna tinker and try to improve. So I'm actually gonna try to be the first one down today, just to kind of echo the street race kind of stuff. Granted, you know, they're prepping the track, so it should be a good track, but still gonna try to be the first one down and see if I can kind of simulate that first hit. She's ready to go. Got the tires set and everything, so hopefully this first one will go well. So first hit didn't go all that well. It acted like it didn't have any fuel. So I went back and I checked it. It wouldn't build boost and it was sputtering the whole way. I went back and checked it. Looked like the fuel regulator was at 50 PSI, which is not enough. So I'm hoping that was the problem. I bumped it back up. I bumped it back up to 65 and we'll see what that'll do. I'm gonna let it cool down again and then I'm gonna try it again. Getting ready to load the car up now. Car did great after figured out the bugs. I'm gonna get the car loaded up, and then when I get to the house, we'll talk about the problem I found and what we're gonna do to fix it.
Hey, see the devil keep holding me down, but my people say poppy. See, I come from the good of the mud, the dirt, but somehow I got tied to this rock. I was down on my luck, I ain't had me a book. Swear this life she was rocky. Had to figure it out ASAP, cause see now I got kids, I be damn if they copy.
All right, so made it back. So like I had said before, one of the things I wanted to do when I take it to the track was to make sure or was to see what it was going to do. The last race we did was Sykeston. It was a street style race, and there was a little problem I had toward the end of the testing at that race where the car was sputtering almost in the last 2 test hits. You could hear it in the video and everything like that. I didn't really know what was wrong. I know that I had 110 in it, and like I said, it's a Fatec, so I had 110 in it during the test drive or during the cruise, and then I ran out of 110 and then I used 93. So I thought, well, maybe it was learning that new fuel or that different fuel, and maybe that was the reason. So before the race yesterday, I took all the 93 out, put 110 in, and let it idle and let it learn and everything like that. So I thought my problem was going to be solved. But we got to the racetrack and it did the same exact thing. It sputtered. I originally thought it was a lot worse, actually. I originally thought it was the fuel pressure, but came back and didn't get a video of that. But we came back and it did it again, even worse. So get back, take the hood off. Me and Lee, we checked the rocker arms, make sure everything was good. We checked the spark plugs. We couldn't find anything wrong. We took it up the road with the hood off, and everything was fine. So we decided to make that third hit with the hood off, and that's when it went. It's like, okay, well, maybe that was the problem. Then a gentleman came by and was like, hey, your turbo is probably sucking in a lot of hot air. Your IAC sensors readings probably way high, and that's probably what it is. So, it made a lot of sense with the hood on. It was a lot hotter yesterday. I think it was like 60 or 70 degrees than it was in Sikeston. Sikeston was like 30 degrees. I could see how that would make a lot of sense on why I was sputtering. We took the hood off and it didn't do it. It had a little burst of smoke going into second gear, but then after that it was smooth. So we came back in on that last race and I decided to go up on the boost, and it ran phenomenal. Straight down the track, perfect, and actually set a new personal best. Now, the goal is to take that lick and apply it to the street. If I can take that last lick that you saw in the video and apply it to the street, we have a tough car to beat. So, from here till the next race in Sikeston is February the 15th. From now to February the 15th, the goal is to apply that pass to the street and get us in that power to the street. So that's the next goal. But check this out. When we made it home last night, my wife and my daughter brought in a parachute. So my parachute made it in. Now, I'm not fast enough to need a parachute, but if just in case if I ever get swirly, I can pull this and kind of straighten me up, especially since we're doing a lot of street stuff. So I'm going to get this installed and hopefully, maybe, possibly, take it to Mexico tonight. Alright, got the parachute mounted. I'll tell you why that was harder than it should have been. Only thing I'm missing is the parachute bracket, which didn't come with the kit. Didn't know that, so I ordered it. It should be here this week, but once that gets in, should be all good to go and done. So, ready to test again. Hopefully next time it'll be on the street, but I'll let you guys know. All right.